All right, friends. Who's ready for an Avenger assault? That is surprisingly difficult to say. That was my third take. So, we know that this bitch is going to hit us at any second. We just came from defending the invasion of West Africa. And it's good to see that South Africa went down to strength 6. So it looks like when an invasion is launched, it takes strength away from the region that sent the invasion. That's very interesting and great to know. Meaning that West Africa is safe from an invasion assault again until either South Africa or East Africa or Western Europe hits 8 strength again. Vigilance is 13 and 13. Right, so we're going to keep scanning there after we've defended the Avenger. Before I pressed record, I went through the barracks and assigned weapons and armor to our 10 best soldiers. We're busy building the radio relay here to use 80 of this intel to jump into New Mexico to open up the strike on this facility, with the Eastern US facility waiting, but it only has 2 pips on it. We'll let that one cook a bit more. And then, of course, there's the headquarters assault. None of that matters if we don't survive the Avenger assault. I'm going to press spin and pray that we make it to plasma rifles before she attacks us. That was terrifying. I'm not even going to look at that. Obviously can't do any missions, really. God, you're scaring me. Stop it. Just 3 more days, please.
People seem to work well together, Commander.
And now I'm going to leave the covert ring open. And I'm saying that because I'm almost certain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The top 10 going are all gunnery sergeants. Zap is already a master sergeant, so I just need 2 out of the other 9 to hit master sergeant, and straight after this mission, we can throw them into hunting her down and taking her out. Then after that, straight away, we need to go into, I think the Warlock is further on in terms of his knowledge on us than the Hunter is. It's October 22nd, we're just about to hit plasmas. Okay, no, it's the Hunter who's closer. Honestly, like for the next 2 months, we're just going to be defeating these 3 assholes. Okay, I must make sure I take the Reaper along here. Alright.
Nothing on this end. All systems check out. It's almost as if our own signal is bouncing back at us.
Perimeter alarm!
So much for plasma rifles.
Looking for a breach. Almost got it. There.
It's one of those things.
That can't be good.
You have repeatedly underestimated me. I told you I was coming, yet I see you have made no effort to prepare.
Made plenty effort.
Shall we begin?
Get me a fix on its location. Now!
Got it. But you're not gonna like this. Whatever that cannon is, they've already got it keyed to critical systems throughout the ship. We can't take many more direct hits.
We're not going to. Commander, we need to take that thing out while we still can. Our forces can deploy immediately. Just give the word.
No, don't. Just sit. Let it keep shooting us. A quick note, lads. These missions typically run an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm going to have to cut the mission midway. I'm recording in the midst of family responsibility. But anyway, Operation Northern Tome. Let's do this. Wounded soldiers allowed. That's cool. I'm fairly certain that I only get to send the top 10. And the other ones don't actually come in as reinforcements. Which is different to the regular Avenger assault. Regular Avenger assault. God, words are hard. Wait a second, I might send the other technical, even though they're not bonded. Priest Jackson has Shredder and Panic. Whereas Pedersen only has Panic but not Shred. What's going to be more useful? It's one extra level. 75 aim, actually more aim there, more hit points, less mobility. We'll go with the bond mate. So Ranger, Technical Ranger, Technical Ranger. Then we need Grenadier Sharpshooter, Grenadier Sharpshooter. You are closest to bonding with Vitala, I think. Levi, sorry. That only leaves 2 other spots is the issue. I think I need to maybe leave one of the ranger combos behind. The reason being I want to have 2 gunners and 2 specialists. But this doesn't give me... I have to have the Reaper, and she's bonded to the Skirmisher. I mean, Noaxa doesn't actually do all that much, I hate to say. And I could build a 1 level higher bullpup. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave an Inquisitor behind and just take another gunner. It's a me. So the gunners need to have blue screen, right? Or actually maybe Brannigan is fine to have the blue screen. If I have to destroy a sector pod, we hit it with a rocket, then after salvo we hit it with blue screen and shred, then hollow target, focus fire, cyclic fire. So I want to have one of the gunners with needle rounds, also for the cyclic fire, because this is going to do incredible work against the assassin. Okay, so then we're going to have the Reaper to scout. Let's make sure everybody has all of the best equipment we can give him. Who do I give that Berserker suit to? Ooh, I'm giving it to the Ranger. That gives him nice damage. And because the Hulk Smash is a free action, you can Hulk Smash up to someone and give them the mag shorty. So imagine a situation where it's the assassin. Although point blank on her isn't that great because of the 40 dodge at point blank shots, but some high value enemy, maybe like a sectopod. Hit it with the VPT hollow targeting, and you hit it with focus fire. You Hulk smash it and then give it both barrels. Okay, quick check on all the weapons. We have all of the correct weapons assigned. I don't want to see any mag weapons here. Force pistols, hollow target mark 2. And then one last little detail. Just want to check the other people who I'm not taking along. See, I stripped them. Okay, that's no good. I'm like 90% certain they won't come through as reinforcements. But let's at least be prepared in case they do. And I believe usually it pulls from the highest ranking people. Which would be then be these lads. I need those stasis vests equipped actually. The stasis is just so good. Yeah, so at most we need to have the next 4 highest ranking people available. I've got to be honest with you. Heath Ledger is super tempting to take along as well, but there's just not enough spots. Okay, that'll do. So I wanted to take Roberts and Madasa. Where's Madasa? So I think I can upgrade these hazmats to stasis vests. Anywhere else? Stasis? Kind of tempting to give it to Trumi. I think it's far better. Yeah, +5 health and health regen per turn. And gets his total hit points from 10 to 15. Worth. So Madasa has 4 charges of improved medkit. Got backup medkits in the sharpshooters, meaning that Ghost actually can also wear a stasis vest. Quick upgrade check. Elite head trigger, elite stock. Alright, I want to make sure that my ranger weapon has the elite weapons upgrades. Elite scope? No. Elite hair trigger. Actually want the expanded. Advanced auto gives +3. There was someone there who had Ranger 2, which I think is actually a better weapon than that. It's crazy to me that Danny also has Stiletto. He also rolled Stiletto. So right now, he's just as good as Waldo. I mean, eventually Waldo will be superior because Danny doesn't have lock and load and shredder. But for the moment, Danny is better because he's slightly more accurate. I could leave one of the technicals behind. Oh, I did actually. I could leave a grenadier behind. Hyper reactive, hacking, dodge. I think hyper reactive, defense. Okay, now I'm just faffing because I'm nervous. Okay. Operation Northern Tome. Let's defend the Avenger. Trumi and Governator. Hulkster and Thunder. Ghost, Stobbie. Vula Fog, Mad Dog. Nugget and Rift. Quick armor check. I could technically... No, there's no more EXO suits available. Secondaries are all as high level as they can be. Whew. Very afraid. Very, very afraid. So, usual tactic on this mission. Get your rangers and technicals up on the front line, ideally in high cover. Get ready to throw smoke, but I don't have any smoke equipped. That could be problematic. Fortunately, we do have the upgraded turrets. Damn, I usually don't forget about smoke. I don't think anyone here has smoker as a free XCOM ability. Find smoke so important in that first engagement where you quite often are having grenades or rockets launched at you. Also, the assassin can do huge damage to you on that first turn because everyone is so grouped up, so Harbor Wave just absolutely wrecks everybody. But as we've seen from previous engagements, it's better to focus on killing the other enemies. Woo! That's a hell of a first pod activation. Okay, we got a general, we got a gunner. Oh, what's that at the back there? A first sergeant. Okay, 69 damage, not too bad. Grenades will do quite well. I want to do that bit of cover and that bit of cover. I don't think a bunker buster is worth it. I think that's probably worth it.
I come swinging the olive branch of peace.
Nice. Whew. And now Brannigan must move into cover, but we'll see what's standing. If we manage to kill everything, he doesn't need to go into cover. We'll see if we can have even these heavy turrets on Overwatch. So, one of the gunners that has combat rush needs to get a kill now. Proc combat rush. 21 damage on the shock trooper. Okay, so I am going to have to grenade here. Who best to do so? Trumi has Sapper. Does Thunder have Sapper? He does. Anyway, I can destroy both of these bits of cover. Really? Didn't destroy the cover at all? Ugh.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
I'm going to try again with another plasma, see if I can't break this bit of cover. This one at least, the Lancer actually isn't that important cover-wise. Because he's just going to run at us and get overwatched. You better destroy that rock. I mean, this is the second Sapper improved, boosted cord, plasma grenade. Finally. I think his square's on fire. He's going to catch fire when he moves. I think. Got 14 damage there on that longbow. The Nugget also has combat rush.
On the move.
The other gunner needs to do that. Stobbie. Do I need to put incoming? I think I need to use incoming. The mech is going to go down, but there's a bunch of enemies here who have grenades. Okay, so now Governator or Hulkster. You guys have low profile.
Have you ever cut down on all fours and butted heads with a Sherman tank? Have you ever arm wrestled a rhinoceros?
Tempting to take a pistol shot to soften this dude up. Obviously, grappling would be suicidal because it'll aggro another pod.
You fall behind and you're on your own.
I think it is probably worth putting VPT on the 21 hit point shock trooper. Okay, I thought I might be able to VPT him. I didn't check that. That was a mistake. But we can keep softening him up with the turrets. So this is 13 to 18 at 96. 88, 22 to 32. I think that's it. That triggers combat rush. Interesting question. Does combat rush buff up the turrets? I wouldn't think that it would. Does not. We want to get these lads to less than 50% hit points. Or just get kills wherever possible. Where do we put Danny? I think, yeah, right behind high cover on the turret. 100 aim from... Oh, God, that's beautiful. 9 to 14 with 50% chance of +4. Oof, I really didn't do well with Anton Mayer. He might not... I think he should maybe overwatch. The engineer will stun. That's a big problem, the engineer stunning. Honestly, so much so that it's probably worth using Hail of Bullets, but I want to do that. Do we have another solution, potentially? Kill this dude. If I holo target, I can make that a 50% chance. 55. Because killing him then allows everyone else to overwatch. If he's alive, he could, you know, disorient almost everybody who's overwatching, which would obviously be devastating. Clutch. I mean, this general could just stay where he is and throw a grenade. But I'm going to kill zone. Ooh, Skullmine is also especially tempting because it does tuck me into cover and it gives me a 70% chance to do 25 hit points of damage. It's worth it. I'm going for it.
So, we're taking the king back alive?
Go on! Oof, bit of feedback, Archie. Owie. Okay, now let's hope that the stun lancer gets killed on Overwatch and doesn't knock down Madasa. We get to kill this bitch for probably the penultimate time. Now I'm wishing I'd brought the Templar with so I could have cast Amplify.
We just picked up the chosen assassin's energy signature. She's moving on the squad's position, Commander.
Go on, Roberts. Oh, 37 missed. Come on, turrets. Please. Hope they trust us. No, damn.
Sorry, you're crying like a woman.
There are more turrets that can overwatch. Oh. Ouchie. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Defeat most of Earth's heavy conventional forces. It can punch through armor just as easily as it
Here we go.
Be careful.
And what we got there? Elite rugby team. I just pray that one of my gunners is in visual 2 move range of the sector pod for a cyclic fire. Oof, that's begging for a grenade or a rocket. Oh God. Look, it sucks to have so many so quickly, but I mean, honestly, I've got to get through 50 aliens probably. Got to kill these things. God damn it, Danny.
Not good.
Elite Rocketeer, yikes. And another shock trooper. Oof. Now, she's my only specialist and she's unconscious. Oopsie. Okay, at least I can probably just disable the sector pod and deal with it on the next turn. I think that's the best thing to do. Only for 2, not 4. I can grapple, but only if I'm able to get a kill afterwards, because then I can pop back down into cover. Can I kill that hunter drone? Maybe. Damn. The Zap can't get an angle. And I didn't give him combat stims to get here to set these guys on fire, but that would have aggroed that pod, so that would have been no good. Curses. And I want to try hack the hunter drone, but everybody's unconscious. I've got 2 enemies there. Setting them on fire would be good. Setting these 2 on fire if we can. It's 1 square away from being able to do that. So, where's my 2 gunners? Here. So then Stobbie can, on the next turn, cyclic fire the sector pod. But for this turn, I've got a hunter drone and a purifier and a heavy gunner to kill. 11 to 16, I need to do 12. That ought to kill, and if I'm lucky it explodes and sets the one next to him on fire. Excellent. I need to get as much as I can out of my turrets as quickly as I can. Who's going to be the most problematic here? Probably that shock trooper. Okay, I think a grenadier needs to try to blow away some cover there. Trumi, can you maybe... I'm not getting to make much use of salvo at all. See here. These grenades being so poor at destroying cover is proving to be quite a problem, and it's something that always had an issue with grenadiers. Oh, god damn it! I think I might need to crippling strike this elite rocketeer. No, sorry, not the rocketeer. The elite lancer. Shoot and then overwatch is, I think, what Mad Doc needs to do. But the rocketeer has to die this turn. So dangerous. First sergeant also is quite dangerous. Am I going to cyclic fire the hunter drone? Negative. Therefore, an AoE suppression might be superior. But then again, I don't have that improved Overwatch PCS. So she can just harbor wave to remove the suppression. So, not a great option. I think I need to focus on as much crowd control as possible, generally speaking. Finish him off. Okay, that's a rocket that now can't be sent at us. Could use Implacable, which is tempting. Spread my troops out as much as possible, so that they get less usefulness out of Harbor Wave. And then triple Overwatch, I reckon. Unless I advanced teamwork. Heavy gunner. It's not an elite gunner. He can't shoot twice. He's not that dangerous. The most dangerous enemies on the field right now is the shock trooper, the lancer. I just need to cripple, I think. But only 56%. How is that range? Range penalty. Weapon range. Look at that. That isn't much on this turn, but it's an investment on the next turn. I just want to see 1, 2, 3 turrets can actually see the sector pod this turn. That longbow does have to die this turn though. Shit, how do I do that? And I think that might be an inactive pod. Yeah, there's going to be some explosive damage coming in that I just can't do anything about, really. Thinking that I must take these shots while I can. Cripple the hunter drone so it can just take a shot and it can't actually run up and stun anybody. That's an issue. I don't have a plan to get her up. Okay, so how to get the most out of Brannigan. Could go here to then wake her up on the next turn, but very good. I need damage out of Brannigan now. This could let me shred the sector pod. Killing it now this turn also is great because the explosion damage will damage the longbow and the hunter drone. Sucks that I'm having to split my troops between 2 active pods here. Please tell me you guys can see that hunter. AEC now. That now becomes the more pressing target. What was that enemy? It's only 70%, but getting the hunter drone killed would be great. Excellent. Okay, so 11 down, probably 40 odds still to go. 70%, these are worth taking. Yeah, damn it. And then the overwatch for that heavy lancer that's going to come running in. This heavy turret, I think, take both shots. It's going to get destroyed on the next turn, most likely. I thought that was a 79 miss for once.
Scanning.
Oh, 1 square off. No. See, I don't have any vision on that, lad, so that's really not worth it. If I put fire in the path of the Lancer, I'm pretty sure it'll just path around it. Don't think that the AI is that stupid. 72 for another 8 to 13. 7 to 13 damage. I should probably take the damage on her whenever I can. A lot of active enemies going to be shooting at us in the next turn. That shock trooper is probably the most scary. The elite lancer is also an issue. How far can he go? Is that elite lancer actually close enough to reach anybody? Yes, definitely is. That's why crippling him would be so useful. The big issue I'm actually faced with now is that the only person who can wake up stunned enemies and remove disorient is herself disoriented as a result of skulljacking the... Shit.
Throwing grenade.
It's looking a little dicey. Hunter drone kill. And 10 damage on the assassin. That's awesome. Oh, I forgot about the fact that that would pull her. What's she going to do here? She is going to probably blind slash and then, well, I don't know. If I damage the elite lancer, hopefully I can lower his mobility enough. Or it's like a 1 in 2 chance to give him 0 mobility. What's more likely? Hmm. 16 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have to go for crippling strike and just hope for the best. Because even if I wound him, he's almost certainly still going to be able to stun someone. Okay, someone's getting stunned. God damn it. Damn, she's going for Danny. Not too bad.
Consider yourself lucky. Most would not survive such a strong.
Here comes a grenade. One down. Oh god, another first sergeant. Fucking hell. Jesus, they hit hard. Well, everything hits hard now, doesn't it? 2 turrets down. And don't tell me Stobbie's out of cover now. That'll piss me off if it... Because that's a bug. It shouldn't work that way. A destroyed turret should still be giving you cover. Fucking hell. Please miss, you bastard. So missing that that crippling strike was dreadful. Ow. Now, unfortunately, I have to take this bitch down, but I think a single cyclic fire can do it. Roberts has blue screen, but Stobbie was lined up for cyclic fire on this thing. But I can still hit her. Ugh. I need to be able to see that bitch. I'm fairly confident that a hollow target with VPT and all 3 of the cyclic fires hit. It'll be 300% shots. 7 to 11 times 3. It's 21 to 33. Let's assume 2 of them are grazers. You might need a bit more softening before that. Damn it. I need to shred more armor. I don't have a plan for these two. It's kind of just drowning here. I'm really wishing I had Banish on Maya. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cyclic fire, even though it's not ideal. I needed Roberts. I mean, this is how much? 12 to 21.
Moving to position.
So we hollow, we cyclic fire, and then if need be, we finish off with both barrels.
No problemo.
Such a pity. Was too stupid to make sure that I ensured that my blue screen gunner was going to be able to cyclic fire the sector pod. Oh, God, that's crucial. Could prove to be a deadly, deadly screw up. Of course, my damage calculations didn't factor in. Yes! Impact. Impact compensation. So, I can't depend on plasma grenades to destroy cover at all. Perhaps the best I can get out of Griffin is a fire grenade. Oh. What about Levi? I'm going to set fire to this sergeant, I think. And then maybe I can grenade here to hit them both. That'll shred the sector pod and finish off the gunner. I mean, this means I'm going to have very little explosives left over for the following pods, but I think that's fine. I think we are in absolute dire straits here. He's not burning. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeesh. Could go for disabling shot, but I don't think it's that needed, honestly. Stobbie, you don't have hand of bullets, do you? No, so just go ahead and cyclic fire. Can I pistol anyone? No. I knew I should have given both my gunners the blue screen. Knew it. Close. Okay, sector pod down. Only 6 enemies active. The first sergeants are an issue. I think I back off and I crippling strike the Lancer. Then I set fire to the shock trooper. That's 2 of the remaining 6 card controlled. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sources of damage to deal with. Maya just mustn't miss this now. Okay, that's a terrible miscalculation on my part. Betchun Baron Bosch. So God damn it. How and where do I set fire here? Could I hit them both? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares across. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 squares across. I need to be standing here to hit them both. Going up there reveals that next pod, which is obviously terrifying. That's a fair chance to one-tap the heavy gunner. I can maybe... I think I have to set fire to the elite lancer. From here, I should have a decent chance to set him on fire. From here, at least. That's a nice bonus. Didn't expect that. Come on. Please burn them or panic them. Please. Burning. And the other one? God. Damn it. Disoriented. Ends in one player turn start. So my 3 Overwatch shots here are still going to be... with disorientation. But even despite that, it's still worth it, I think. Look, at least Ghost is nice and beefy. What is the play here? Gotta set this dude on fire. God, I'm using a lot of grenades. We've got so few grenades to the other half of the enemies, but that ought to be easier because these guys have all gotten on us. They are like, you know, we're kind of getting swarmed is the issue right now. And I do still have a fair amount of shredder guns available. That's tempting. I need 9 hit points there. 4 to 9. That's 6 to 9 damage right on top of us. Probably shoots and destroys my turret. The shock trooper shoots probably at Mad Doc and probably finishes him off. And Mad Doc doesn't have ELS. Emergency life support. I think wounding the shock trooper and then trying to do more damage with Ghost is worth it. You never know. If we get a big crit here and then a big crit with the Reaper, I might be able to do some real damage to this dude. 18, 15 to 20. If it crits, only 46% chance though. Come on, this would be so clutch. Oof, no.
Now we come here not as conquerors.
I'm exceptionally worried about my ranger, Danny. I just hope he survives when he gets shot down by that shock trooper. I think the shock trooper has, what, 1 hit point left? I know it's Grenadier is going to disorient most of my lads. Ooh, I can't believe he didn't throw the flashbang. That's great. That would have been so clutch if it had hit. He's flanked. Surely he's not going to shoot. The grey's good. Burning. 1 hit point, 63. Just overwatches. Woo! Good lord. I'm afraid. Yes, Danny. I can flank Arena that lad, question mark. Negative. I think I'll just finish off this dude, probably. And then just through volume of fire, we can take care of the rest.
There can be no hope for you.
Cheap shot? Oh, add a unit that was damaged this turn. Yikes.
Locked and loaded. Nailed it.
Where's your cover, Brannigan? Fuck. $66 is a pretty good chance through high cover. Whew. One active. What is it? Just a grenadier. I thought that was an engineer. I can't believe it shot. I could have thrown a fire grenade here. That would have been devastating.
Position confirmed.
I think I'll just move forward and take shots. Can I not see this dude, honestly?
Finally.
67, come on. There you go.
How many is that now?
You know, it's 21. That's 21 enemies. We're halfway. Less than halfway. I think it's 50 enemies. Let's take stock. We've got one turret left. My ranger is beat up quite badly. And my specialist is unconscious. We'll get her back on her feet in a second. Yeah. I think I've got to take a break here. It's 53 minutes so far. Yeah, I'll pick this up in a sec. Okay, sorry about that. So, take stock. We've killed 21 aliens. That's 3 pods. Maybe 4. On this map, I think it's 49 aliens. So we're just under halfway. There's this heavy mech plus muton pod. There's almost certainly a muton elite here. And another pod. And you can see that AoE indicator of the priest. I've had to use so many resources.
Go on. Yeah.
Like we've used a lot of explosives and flamethrowers and stuff. But I'm just gonna have to back myself to finish this. 486 integrity on the Avenger.
Let's rock.
So broadly speaking, wait, and did Danny heal up there because I've got a bunch of stasis vests here.
Moving.
Now, it wouldn't be the worst thing if that pod actually pathed into us. And what's my method of actually initiating here? I want to get as many troops as I can up to this spot. And then the snipers and maybe the grenadiers will push up through here very carefully on this side. Just keep pushing along here. And I'm going to sneak. If you push up along here, there's another pod in here and a chrysalid pod and then all the other mess that's there.
I'm back.
So the snipers ought to be able to have decent sight lines just from grappling up here. The snipers, this turn, reload, steady weapon.
Time to cowboy up.
Did you hear that?
Madasa is going to be stunned for the next 2 turns. There's a bit of a delay.
Of course. Down here.
There's nothing for it. I'm actually considering using that ghost grenade
Whoa, dude.
on probably Trumi or one of the other grenadiers. We'll see who has... Okay, so Trumi is actually out of weaponry. All he has left is a shredder gun.
Back in.
Honestly, a shredder hit wouldn't be terrible. Thunder has a single plasma grenade left. So I've got one... Let's take a look at our explosive and flame resources. We've got one plasma, one shredder, one rocket, one bunker buster, and one flamethrower. Okay, that's not that bad.
Finally.
I do find that for like the rest of the map on this mission, of course it's not easy, but these first 5 or 6 turns where, as you saw, we're just fighting off pods podding into us every turn.
That car is burning.
I think Medasa, yeah, she healed up a little bit now by herself with the stasis, so that's good. I think I'm going to use Trumi to scout.
Headed there now.
Up you go, Trumi. Super carefully, though. The detection radius is quite big.
Excited.
Actually, that's a big enough pod that is worth initiating on. But now, Elite, Cooper, Shield Bearer, Lancer, Purifier. Shit, the way that everybody is all spread out would make that a hell of a difficult to engage. I think I can commit to this side now just because I need to get the explosives on these guys. Slow down the Avenger destruction. One of my snipers, probably Arnie. Drops ahead. Okay, that position, that's good. Hulkster. Grappling there is a good option. But I want the Hulkster to be able to hit that spot as well. This gives the Hulkster great grapple potential. In fact, Arnie should be there as well.
Double time.
That's out in the open, but I believe it's far enough back that I should be okay. These lads can't go any closer this turn, it's too dangerous.
Running.
I'm going to stick with the plan of coming up here, taking on this pod, killing these lads. Then I can then move the snipers out to this flank, I think. Move everybody up on here, take on this pod. I've got to decide then it's going to be hard to actually hit that explosive. I think the quickest way to destroy the main one is, because I'm going here, we push up through here, push the Reaper around this way, and then fight these pods from this side. I can play avoidance and keep away with this pod. I actually wouldn't mind that. Most of the reasoning for that is that I want to have this one turret I have remaining, giving me support as much as possible.
We can hit that bullseye. The rest of the dominoes will fall like a house of cards.
Copy that.
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Eyes peeled for the probe.
Now, what could really ruin this for us is if this pod's up here.
Moving to designated position. We've got an enemy squad here.
Woo! You know, this pod is well worth engaging on like this now. This is a terrifying pod. And I do think, actually, the way to go, given the amount of armor here, it's a shield bearer, it's an elite, it's a centurion, and a mech. They all have serious armor. The shredder cannon, I think, is the right way to go. I'm fairly certain we will be able to do this without getting revealed. That is a terrifying move. But time is so against us. I can't afford to carefully push forward with Overwatch. We've just got to sprint and get up there.
Copy that.
Copy that. Okay, good. Arnie, if you've got time, then just grapple.
I'm on my way.
Get to a position where you can grapple next to the Hulkster. Because from these spots, we can go here to give us those angles. We can go here. Give us angles here as well. Hopefully when they get hit by Trummy's Shredder, they will react and take up cover behind here and behind here. Everybody else pops out. Well, if I understand how the AI plays it, if they can see one of your troops, they can see all of them. But we'll see.
Go on then.
I'm very worried about... I mean, I've lost 150 integrity just getting my guys into position. No good.
Head in there now.
Oof.
Step back.
Obviously not bothering with any Overwatch because no one's in position. The turret maybe, but I'm just hoping that these guys path into a position where the turret can shoot him. Almost perfect, but that Muton Elite is going to be a real issue. From up here, we can see the mech and one of the Mutons. From up here, we will have a good flank on that shield bearer, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Did I not hit the heavy mech? Oh, really? So the heavy turret can shoot twice at the mech. We just got to decide how do we use... So just move up and shoot is easy. I actually wonder if this is the time to use the Hulk Smash on my Ranger. Hulk Smash the mech. If I have both barrels I can then move, but I do want to be in a position where I can Overwatch. Double hail of bullets. I can't see that. That Mutant Elite is a real issue. I think I need to use the flamethrower. I can't get in range. I want to see if I can get a hollow target onto that Mutant Elite. Negative. I think maybe just disable the heavy mech. Oh, no, take this shot. That's for sure. 81%. Go on, Hulkster. Ugh. Need the quote-unquote safest position where I can see that Mutant Elite actually is here. Going further left is a big concern of aggroing that other pod there. What kind of shot can I get on him? 58. The Mutant Elite, dude, it's fucking impossible to hit.
Allow me to break the ice.
I can do this all day long.
Okay, so we bought ourselves some time now with that mech. Where do I put my gunners? I'm gonna incoming just in case we don't account for both of the berserkers, mutons. I think 2 uses of hail of bullets is my best chance of killing this thing. 11 to 16. Can Nugget get to a position where she can see the other one? Probably not. A double flamethrower here is probably the way to go. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, priest around the corner. Ghost. Where's Medossa? I want to see if Medossa can maybe get that flank. Awesome. I mean, grabbing this thing would be incredible, but move up here and then take double tap on the priest. Because I think the way I can get the most out of Rift this turn. 16, 2 16s. 2 6 to 11. Okay, please give us the nice overkill. Excellent.
I need time to reload.
God. If I can Hulk smash the shield bearer, I can creep up in both barrels the elite. What? Curses. I got nothing for that Muton Elite. Someone's just gonna get their ass handed to them. Just put some damage down onto the mech, maybe.
Now we come here not as conquerors.
It's 10 to 6. Oh, God. The Hulk's still missing his shot. And now these two missed turret shots. That really sucks. I think I have to set fire to the Centurion and then I just have nothing for the elite. Or unless I suppress the elite as my only play. The elite just needs to move there and then it... Oh, God. Now I've honestly got nowhere where I can put Danny. If I Hulk smash to this position, I probably blue move to around here. That doesn't help with the elite. I need to be able to shoot at the elite to get a locked on stack. Maybe from here. I run up here, there's a chance the Mutant Elite just moves up and punches Mad Doc. Six to 11 with a crit. It's extremely unlikely to kill him, and at least he can react. And also, the Elite is going to be suppressed. This then gives Danny the best chance to move up in both barrels, finish off the Muton on the next turn. And I've got nowhere to put Emma Roberts.
Good to go. I'm sure the docs will want to see this.
It's going to pull me out of shadow though. But I got lots of hit points and ablative. Really? I know I'm not going to be able to get damage onto the elite, but sometimes the AI can be a bit stupid when you suppress. Hoping the elite just shoots and then misses. Oh!
I'm taking fire.
Oh, shit. I think this pod's on yellow alert based on how it moved. I don't mind activating it now. I mean, like, just the sooner we get into contact with everything, the better. We just have to kill everything. The Lancer will be an easy work for the sniper. That'll mute on elite as well. Trooper, elite trooper. Oh! God damn it, that shield though. Oh! Please no second pod. I need 25 here. 55% chance for the crit. Took it, what a beast. I'm gonna actually do X4 and then move up, finish off that mutant elite. No, I can't see the other one. Oh god, that's... Now I'm screwing things up here desperately. Got no other shots on this turret, so I may as well. The Hulkster, unfortunately, is flanked. The Brannigan, sorry, is flanked. Speaking of the Hulkster, what kind of shots do you have? An 86 on the Lancer. I'm going to have to pull back and let these shield bearer trooper move up. Actually, putting Arnie out here is now a better option. He's going to have better chances of flanks shooting from the sides on the next turn. But he just gets moved up on and killed now. Ugh. God. $71 is my best chance of buying myself time here on this elite. This lad just burns to death in the next turn. No, he doesn't. Fuck, I kind of have to use the advanced teamwork here now for Nugget. The Nugget can finish off this mutant elite. Oh, God. Alternatively, I come up here and I put the kill zone for if these guys run up, which is probably a better use. Perhaps I go here with Zap Brannigan and then advanced teamwork Danny to finish off the elite. I can't just go into Overwatch because it could just attack me. I think probably the kill zone here is a better option for Roberts.
Moving to designated coordinates.
How safe is Brannigan from here? Actually fairly safe. Just tell me he can still see Murdoch. But I've made a crucial error because this vehicle's going to explode now in the next turn. She's not playing like shit. How's that gone to 68? It has tack sense, and I've moved someone into his range. God, this is torture. Can hopefully finish off the Lancer at least. With this and the Reaper.
Don't fear death. Welcome it.
Try and work along the side with Maya. Suppression on the elite I think is pretty important. This advanced purifier will probably get up to this spot, meaning that this spot is not safe from fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, fuck's sake. Ends in one alien turn start burning. I'm gonna have to bet that it burns to death. You're going here and trying to shoot at the purifier, tempting. Or I go here and get 2 shots on the elite. The Trumi only has 9 hit points, but elite trooper, purifier.
Let's move already.
61%, fucking hell. I'm just going here, he can get shot at by the advanced trooper, maybe the elite trooper. But if they don't shoot at him, then Arnie could have some nice flanks on the next turn. 5 plus 3 is only 8. A single shot from the advanced trooper can kill him. Got nowhere else to go. Oh, gosh, it's so painful. Done a very good job of removing my own cover.
Locking it down.
In 61 I gotta try, right? But I expect a lot of Overwatch that these lads are going to run into Overwatch. I feel fairly confident of that. Run up on a chain shot, just suppression. But even going here and half cover is scary, and then this flamethrower just sets us on fire. 5, 3 armor, 20 to 30. I need 11 damage. There's a chance I can chain shot to kill the purifier. Then that probably aggroes the chrysalids there, which I can deal with that.
Alright, Commander.
Okay, I can't even think. Oh, god damn it! Line of sight ruining me. Just gotta wound this thing and do some damage to it. Alternatively, can I kill zone in a way that covers this approach? Let's see, this flamethrower now. I'm close enough he might just set fire to me from where he is. It's worth trying. Good hit.
Hardly did
I'm pretty much just going to be getting hollow target out of Governator. Nothing else. Okay, at least I was right about him burning to death, thank goodness. Straight back into shield. Suppression, thank God. Shield bearer is just being stupid. Purifier. Couldn't get a vision, so that was good. I think that hit. Did hit.
Adjusting aim.
Come on, Roberts. God, just hitting shields. Ow. Oh.
You are not sending me to the cooler.
And I thought I did actually activate that. Yeah, Hulkster, come on. Don't miss a second 70% shot. Oh, for God. This is getting pretty desperate now.
Going out?
P7, might as well try. Can get a flanking shot here, but I need to do some damage to him first.
Down here.
Alternatively, I crippling strike him. Force him to shoot through cover. Governator. How much damage can you do with your pistol? Because if I can actually do 5 to 7, then I can potentially finish this dude off. Because of the extra damage from blood. Oh, God damn it. Extra damage from blood trail. Now I'd need 12 points of damage, which would require a crit, I think. It's a 1 in 2 chance to kill him with a crit. I'm desperate enough to try it. Cool. I think the obvious move here is to take the flank and the chain shot.
Aye, aye. Nailed him.
Sure did, nailed him. And now this turn I do actually have to activate these.
Relay that remark.
Where is it? Ugh. Medusa cannot. Can she get into a spot where she can double shoot there on the flanked Muton, but without a hollow target or a focus fire, that's pretty pointless to even try. And our officer has already gone,
Moving to position.
so I feel like I'm just gonna have to suppress again. Or Hail of Bullets gets me nice and close, actually. Hail of Bullets potentially puts me where a walk fire can finish it off. I mean, this is going to be super low hit chances for Medusa, but at least there's 2 shots. And that's only a shield bearer that can move up and shoot at her while she's out in the open. Unless Griffin gets lucky with a 60%. Nope.
Come on, focus!
I've got nowhere. Okay, I don't have nowhere for Danny to go. Oh, really?
Hold on, I'm not a weapons expert. You better
What are the hit chances? If it's at least 50%, it's worth it. 65.
Suddenly they don't seem so tough. I'm keeping a lookout.
Ugh. Can't take much more of that, but on the plus side, we've cleared out the southern approach to that main objective, so my Reaper can now actually, like every turn, just sprint. We can go 1, 2, 3, go into stealth 4, then on 5 turns, it takes one more hit, we can then destroy this. Leaves us with about 100. It's going to be really, really close, but I do think it's doable. Shield Bearer is going to run. So everybody else here now. But did this explode? It did explode. Okay, that was a wasted turn. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm bad at the game.
Okay.
What would also be wonderful is if that chrysalid pod, or even the other pod, I think there's 2 more pods. There's a big one here, and maybe another one there. If they can path into us, that'll be incredible. And then my main squad can start fighting them. This is the nice thing here now. At least Arnie does have flanks. How much more required? 11 minus 3.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not even taking it. Ghost just has to get his ass moving.
Our plan.
I'm ready. Affirmative. Covering now.
I think I might even... No, I'm going to keep Hulkster where he is. You will still have some lines of sight through here. At least we've slowed down the destruction rate a little bit. He's seriously not moving. Okay, well, fine. If he's just going to stand there and take it, then I'm just going to keep shooting at him. Ugh, lads, the snipers have let us down. The snipers have really let us down this mission. Probably get one more turn of sprinting out of Ghost before he has to get stealth himself. I think these two, Madassa and Trumi, can start blue moving and overwatching this side. We finish off that shield bearer. The setup of all the troops is actually looking decent now. We have the beginnings of 2 overlapping fields of fire. And the good news is with Brannigan, I've still got the bunker buster and another rocket. Since the last update to Long War of the Chosen, there's definitely been some AI weirdness. With the Berserker Queen just standing out in the open.
Yes.
That was super weird. Do I dare go one more forward? I can if I can go into high cover. Whoa! And like, look at this. The lad's just standing out in the open randomly. Although if I had to guess what breaks most often when updates are made, it would be the enemy AI.
Eyes peeled for the pro.
Regardless, we'll take it.
Overwatch.
Scanning.
Here I come.
I'm going to push Madassa and Trumi over here.
Got it covered.
See if I can't get the attention of that chrysalid pod.
Okay, I'll go.
These lads here are nicely positioned to take advantage. So who needs a heal? Stobbie not too bad actually.
If they cross my path, they die.
Those stasis vests doing their job nicely. I'm going to go one more forward because I can always pop into stealth if I reveal. Okay. Please tell me I can hit it on the next turn. Woo!
The little holsters have always stayed with me through the training of Paris and the vitamins and bleeding ourselves.
Not having line of sight there should not be surprising. I reckon I need to now hard move everybody here to support him, because on the next turn, he's not going to be able to hit it, and he will be revealed. And I'm essentially committed now
Aye, aye, Commander.
to hitting that main gun.
Eyes peeled for the
214, there's no time. We got to move.
Position confirmed. Got it covered.
Moving.
I mean, having a shinobi in stealth now obviously would have been amazing, but if you think of how this whole map has gone so far,
Solid copy.
I feel like I wouldn't have been able to afford having even one single soldier not contributing. Beginning to wonder now if there isn't that chrysalid pod here now. It's just these lads.
Hello, beautiful.
Let's do this.
But only 32 enemies. Yeah, there should still be another 18. Now Arnie needs to go up here, because there's no other real height advantage. Oh, God.
Yes!
I've done this mission a bunch of times in other circumstances, and I've not played this well in the slightest. Like where things started going haywire was when we were engaging the pod here on the left, and then that other pod on the right became active. Oof. Which then, I then essentially split my troops up. We reach the objective and plant.
Let the games begin.
Does this end my turn, and where can I scamper to safety? I can. This is going to reveal Maya. Set this pod off. So yeah, Maya's just gonna have to hope that with a sec. If he stays put, at least he doesn't aggro the pod. He takes the explosion damage. I think just take the explosion damage. It won't kill him. Whereas activating this entire pod. Longbow, archer, shield bearer, shock trooper, guardian. If the lads were closer to be able to help, I might give it a go.
Understood. Moving out. Come get some.
Moving to designated position. I'm on it.
He doesn't have his bond mate.
Okay, I'm going.
Could we conceivably order him? Oh no, he's still in stealth. Okay, never mind. I'm just assuming that the front part of the cab won't explode. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the front part of the cab does explode. Okay. Oof.
This looks to be one disturbingly
If I see
erotic
anything,
thing.
I'm shooting it.
Head in there now. Overwatch, aye aye.
Should consider having one soldier move up to tag these two. It's going to be super, super close. Trumi with only 10 movement is not a good option. Honestly, Madassa might not be a bad option.
On the move.
With her double tap, she might be able to defend herself at close quarters if she needs to. Is that pod going to be in yellow activation? I think it will.
Copy that.
Be conservative.
Eyes peeled.
Okay, Rip Maya. That answers that question. It's not a standard explosion. Whoops. We're gonna have to recruit another another Reaper. Sorry, Mayor. Okay, I forgot that it's a big bada boom. It's not a normal bada boom. Embarrassing.
Moving to position.
I'm on the move. Come get some.
I'm on it.
Go on. This looks to be one disturbingly erotic date.
Moving out.
And for those of you who would have known that already, I'm probably giving it the old cringe. Oh, God.
I suppose I do owe you that much. I'm watching for
At
them.
least I can now slow play it. I've bought myself loads of time.
Let's do this. Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Eyes peeled for the pro.
Actually, I'm pretty sure with that Reaper I could have moved it away from the explosive radius. Yeah. I'm just feeling quiet because I'm embarrassed. So bad.
Are you sure it's safe?
Well, lessons learned in blood. That's how I learn, unfortunately. I was trying to heal there. What happened? Sir. Missing 3 hit points. Missing 2. Missing 2.
You're safe. I've got you.
On Overwatch.
I'm rolling.
If Levi can maybe get a cheeky flank on the right, that'll be good.
Roger that. Scanning.
I'm happy where Brannigan is. He's got such a good field of fire. Also, coincidentally, I would imagine that a bunker buster should actually complete those 2 objectives. It should destroy these 2 because they are cover elements.
Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
But we sure as hell aren't going to use our bunker buster just on a hunch. We'll wait until this group pods into us. Let them take up cover, destroy it with bunker busters, and clean them up.
Eyes peeled for the pro.
That's the 2nd Reaper I've gotten killed this campaign. Very dangerous occupation, being a Reaper.
You better keep me covered.
Actually, please don't reveal. Oh, we know they're right there, so it's tempting to have Brannigan just shoot a rocket where we know they are. I mean, that'll hit all of them, and it'll do a nice bit of scatter. If I could do it.
Can't you ask a little more sexfully?
Sexfully. Okay, so now they are going to almost certainly path into us because we've woken them up.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered. I'm keeping a lookout.
Now the key is sneaking up here without being seen. I think we are covered by these trees and by this vehicle. Or not. Is that an entirely different pod? Oh boy. Shit, there's a shock trooper. Shield bearer isn't so bad. If only the Hulkster wasn't in Overwatch. I think a suppression is where it's at here. God, I've played like absolute shit on this mission. What do we have here? A regular archer. And the Hulkster can take a decent shot at the shield bearer, so may as well. Trying to disable rather than outright kill the shield bearer. God. Now they're also gonna... Oh my God, I've got this up so badly. Come on, don't miss a third 76% shot. God damn it. I was at a 46, it said 76. Whatever. God, the shooting's been dreadful on this mission. First sergeant moves up and shoots. The shock trooper moves up and shoots. Trumi can't stay there. This is bad. So what's worse, them all getting a shield or the extra... Well, can I do 17 points of damage? Probably not. Can I have a chance? I mean, I can outright kill that first sergeant. And I can kill that archer. The thing is, the area suppression is actually not as great. I mean, I can hit all of them. Then the mech archer just grenades and I lose my Overwatch. Which is obviously an option. But I'm just going to hope. I'm going to go for the vital point targeting and crit onto this mech longbow. To hope that I can kill it.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay, so it's us versus 9 enemies. Great shooting, Danny. I think I've got one more shot. Oh! God, the shock troopers are terrifying. Overwatch doing beautiful work. Didn't grenade, which is very weird. I think it's because it was suppressed as well, it didn't grenade. And now the other pod is no longer active. Extremely surprising, but I'm very happy with that. If I manage to grab this mech, it then aggroes the other pod, but like I'm fine with that. Or do we just conservatively slow play it? I've got nowhere. I mean, I can stand out in the open here and shoot at that shock trooper. Hulkster, can you maybe get an angle on that shock trooper? You cannot. From there you can, but you can't grapple there. Fuck, I really want to get a hollow target onto that lad, because then my other people can go out into that flank and take the shot. The shock trooper is the scariest enemy on the map right now. I think it was this square that we had vision on him. Excellent. first of all, how do we take that archer down? Hopefully with the governor, if he can hit the shot. It is awfully long range. Awesome. Now these shots actually aren't that scary. The other pod is showing as inactive. Go on. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're crying
Ready to go.
like a woman.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Let's rock! On Overwatch. Just give me a minute to reload. I'll shoot anything that moves.
Good to go. Affirmative. Covering now.
Then loaded. Eyes peeled for the pro.
Come on, give me one more turn where they don't path into me. Just so I can get my lads back in a cover. Okay, so now let's re-establish our base of fire over here.
Hello, beautiful.
You guys just don't
I'll cover
move.
you from here.
We're going to show ourselves here. Hopefully they react this side. What I need to do is show myself probably like by popping out and being like, hello, and then dropping down to break line of sight. And then they hopefully take up these positions. A big old bunker buster and then some direct fire to clean up.
Eyes peeled for the pro.
Let's move already.
Where could I go to here on the next turn? Probably reach that vehicle.
It's turbo time.
On the move.
Yeah.
Moving to Overwatch.
I don't actually think I want to aggro them with Medusa because I don't think she can't actually pop back into cover from there. The Griffin can say hello and then pull them into Overwatch. Danny, Overwatch.
Got it covered.
How far does Killzone go? Not that far actually.
Here I come.
Good. Now, can one of the snipers see anything? Not really. To break that Overwatch on the mech. I don't have an angle. I very much want to throw the bunker buster here. Actually, I can keep that bit of cover. I mean, Trumi 1.6. It's not going to do much physical damage. If it hits Trumi, that's fine. You can survive it. Remove their cover and take away that Overwatch. Good. Here is still an issue though. Unless I want to commit to killing this elite here. Which I honestly might be able to do with a double tap and a hail of bullets. Snipers can't see shit, but that's whatever. 376s. Decent. Trumi still has a shot here. Okay, so the snipers can't really see anything. 63% shot isn't terrible. We'll see what shots Medusa has. Man, imagine if she had a shotgun here.
No need to ask twice.
We can holo target here if we need to. No need.
That's one down.
That was a nice bonus I wasn't expecting. That's my best bet of killing the heavy mech. Where can I grapple to? Quite a couple of spots actually. Can we see anyone from these spots? Looks like that's a negative. Can I see them from any blue moves so I can maybe just hollow target? Negative. I'm beginning to feel like this might be the last of it. 43 could be it.
The strongest force in the universe is stronger than anything in the world.
I'm on it, Commander. Hostile pacified.
Ah, this is an issue. Can I seriously not see this dude from anywhere? That shouldn't be surprising. At least if I run here, I can maybe grapple up there. Although now is probably where I find out, yes, there is the chrysalid pod I was expecting, hiding there in the dirt.
On lockdown.
That's all I can do there. Yes. Right. We defended the Avenger, but 6 wounded and 1 killed. Yikes. Not great. And I'm not going to be able to get myself a new Reaper anytime soon. For the next like month or two, I almost exclusively need to just be hunting Chosen. Probably a couple of the lads now will hit Master Sergeant, but there's no guarantee at all that they will be unwounded because everybody took wounds. I don't think I have 3 Master Sergeants. I'm going to have to do another mission, which means I don't think I can... God, I don't think I can hunt the Chosen before she attacks again next month, and the Hunter's going to attack next month. So I'm looking at 2 Chosen and... God damn it. Not looking good. And I've got the Doom counter to contend with as well. I wonder if I can revitalize a soldier. Can I revitalize a Master Sergeant? Oh, God damn it. See, injured. 4 days, 2 days. I kind of want to give him combat fitness, just because he's all about the Overwatch. Aim is already great. The mobility would be nice. The hit points is actually really important. Will and dodge. He gets his dodge up to 19, which is not nothing. Rupture shot grants bonus to critical hit chance. Ensures the target takes additional 3 damage from all attacks. The thing is, its turn ending is the problem with Rupture. And not kill zone because it doesn't, it doesn't synergize with rapid reaction, so combat fitness. And then here we take traverse fire. We don't have locked on, hey, as an option for Roberts. Chain shot or rapid fire? Probably chain shot. Shoot at an enemy once and then chain shot again. Each shot minus 15. Chain shot, I think it's only a minus 10 for the first shot. Oh, awesome. It's got to be double tap. How long? 4 days. Okay, in 4 days' time I might be able to start that infiltration. Big, bada, boom. I honestly didn't think that explosion would kill him. So tired, 9 days. Master Sergeant. Are these all Master Sergeants? Yeah. 4 days, 4 days, and so in 6 days we can start hunting her. Can I recruit a Reaper? I could quickly try stop this. New Chile. It's a crackdown in New Chile. Go grab some ability points. Locate Advent Patrol. I think I want to do that. Intense training for mobility. Another Templar. Who do we send? It does give a bit of XP. Who's closest? Yeah, 280, 270. Is Pedersen available? He is. If there is going to be an ambush, then at least make sure that the lads have combat stims. Honestly, shotguns as well. If you're going to have combat stims, you may as well take shotguns. Yeah, flamethrower is better. If you're running for your life, it's better. Auto heal. Run faster. Alloy plating. I mean, I'm glad I managed to defend the Avenger, but I did not do well at all. It was not good.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Recruiting, recruiting, recruiting. I'm so quiet because I'm just thinking of everything I did wrong in that mission. Oh well, it's easy to be hard on myself. Look, let's not forget. That mission is quite often a campaign ender. So just getting through it is well worth being happy about. Okay, so that brings to an end a over 2 hour long episode. That's what it's like defending the Avenger. Shit's hectic. And look, we're about to get plasma rifles. And, okay. I forgot about that. That gives us more time. That means then we can go hunt the hunter. And he's weak against skirmishers. Cool, so then a plasma bullpup will do great work against him. We actually have a chance now of maybe being able to hit him before he attacks us. Given how long it'll take, and by the end of the month, 17 days. This is 5 days. 6 days once we have 3 Master Sergeants, so that's 11 days. I think it takes 15 to find him. So it's 4 days into the next month. He might end up right there. He might not attack us at the start of the next month. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Thanks for watching, lads. Good God. Man. Okay, maybe we're not that stuffed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for your daily dose of Long War of the Chosen.